Hello YouTubers, this is Gogito Avenger, and I have decided that, well, there's actually several different things. This is kind of like an update slash playthrough type thing. Now, since I'm only able to do this via Screen-O-Matic, which is kind of really annoying, um, basically, I only get 15 minutes worth of playtime, but I am essentially using this to test out this computer's recording capabilities. Bring! Additionally, you're going to see some secrets on this right off the bat. Now, who should I go for? I might only have time for one stage after all. You know what? I'll go for Ryu, because he's an awesome kind of guy. Besides, could totally do Hadouken versus Hadouken. Here, check it out. Hadouken! Oh, and there's also something really cool about this. Now, if you notice, there was a notification sound right at the start. Now, you might ask yourself, what's that notification sound about? I'll show you what it's about. Boom! Come on, work. Thank you. See, if you hold the jump and shoot buttons for a while at the opening, a notification sound will take place, and you will gain the ability to essentially be completely awesome. Higher jump ability, there will be like 2 shadows of you behind or whatever. The first and the 5th one get to fire off 5 shots. I guess the middle one's just for show. Go figure. Anyway, so as to potential update stuff, I have decided that I want to do a, well, not a Let's Play, more a playthrough of Mega Man Cross Street Fighter. So I guess you could say that this is kind of like a prequel thing for that. You know, for Ryu's stage, this is an excellent farming spot. I'm not even kidding. It's great. I mean, up there is just great. You could just sit there, well, not necessarily sit there, but you could just run and jump back and forth and farm all day long for, like, power capsules and stuff. Energy capsules for your life, energy capsules for your weapons. Hadouken! Man, love being able to do that. It is just so much fun to do. Oh, hey. Boom, Deada. See, I really like this thing because it's like, hey, guess what? Technically, oh, Nasakandava. Wow, that hurts. Okay, well, that just means a bit of an extension. Hopefully, I will be able to finish this before time runs out. Because, again, I only get 15 minutes with Screen-O-Matic. Which kind of really sucks, but that's kind of how it works for the moment. There's really nothing I can do about it. And Shadoom! Yeah, see, this time I wasn't being all, like, hesitancy and stuff. Man. See, I know you guys noticed that Mega Man has, like, an actual ability in this one. Again, that's a kind of secret type thing. You have to hold the shoot and jump buttons for a bit, but once you've done that, it'll just, boom, thing. It's actually pretty awesome. I mean, you see that I'm firing off 10 shots at a time. Now, has any other game that's been Mega Man based ever offered something like this? This is one of the reasons why I like this game so much. Because you actually have a real power to use. I mean, none of the previous Mega Man games actually had that for Mega Man. He never had his own power. And to me, that is just amazing that they gave that to him in this. Oh dear. Yeah, I forgot about the bull crud that's involved in this one. Oh man, come on. Just... Thank you. Alright, let's face Ryu. Okay, so I did say something about update stuff. I do apologize for getting sidetracked and talking about this game. I just, like, really like it. Okay, so Ryu is basically exactly how you remember him from in Street Fighter. Don't bother trying to hit him when he's doing Tatsumaki Senpyaku. You can't. He's essentially invulnerable for the duration of that. There is no hitting him with it. There really isn't. You always want to jump over the yellow Hadouken, because I don't know if you can actually... actually, it looks like you can. The only reason why you can get rid of a purple Hadouken is because it's immensely slow. Tatsumaki Senpyaku! Tatsumaki Senpyaku! Hadouken! Tatsumaki Senpyaku! Hadouken! Hadouken! Shinku Hadouken! Shoryuken! Tatsumaki Senpyaku! Tatsumaki Senpyaku! And I got hit, like, maybe once. With that mirror image thing, it is actually very easy to beat Ryu. Which is saying something, since he's usually difficult to manage. You know, I might actually have time for one more stage. Anyway, back to the whole thing about update stuff. I've decided I want to do a complete run-through of Street Fighter Cross Mega Man. Now, the thing about that is you have to go from beginning to end all the way through one time. For any of you who's ever played that Peter Pan game, I forget what it's called. I think it's just called Peter Pan. But for any of you who have played it on the SNES or SNES emulator, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say complete run-through. When you start it, you have to sit down and finish it. You have to devote all of your time to it. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's like, meh, whatever. Just FYI for those who haven't played this or haven't seen any videos on it, it is rumored that if you get 4 perfect wins, which is to say 4 wins at full health, when you're having a boss battle, if you defeat a boss and you have full health, you apparently get to face Akuma as the final secret boss. Now, I personally find the idea of that to be very awesome. So I really hope to be able to pull that off. Oh, shoot! Yeah, this is another decent farming spot. In fact, if I had the time, I'd just stay there and just spam the recovery stuff. Yeah, there's a Mega Life down there, which I totally want to get, so... You know, even though I'm not playing this through all that much, it's like, I still want the Mega Life. That's kind of a thing for me. If I'm going to be playing this, I want to play it like I would normally play it. Which is to say, once these are finished going through, and now I shall jump over to here. Oh, hey, awesome. Now, if you can get up here and stay up here, which is kind of the difficult part because him. But if you just let yourself get hit the first time, you can just stay up here and energy tank. Get myself an energy tank. There is 1 energy tank on each of these levels. So it is entirely possible to have 8 energy tanks when you start facing off against the World Warriors just from these stages alone. Anyways, a word on farming. This isn't the spot. It's a little further on. Now, this is an excellent spot for farming. And you want to keep that in mind, especially when you run out of your awesome little shadow thing, which I apparently just did. So, yeah. Anyway, I know that I said I intended to get start the playthrough for MXZ3, and I still totally intend to do that. The thing is, I've decided to include one of my friends in it. He's a good friend of mine. He and I plan on doing a whole lot in the future, and, you know, I've decided that essentially it would be better if I had someone to actually do the playthrough with, because, you know, Having one person just ranting away while he plays the game, that's okay. But having two people doing like some sort of conversation thing, that's far better. Now, for any of you who've seen Let's Hack Legend of Zelda 9, The Death Mountain Descent, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Especially if you've seen any of the other stuff, because those guys, they just go back and forth and are having conversation when they're doing their recording, and they're having a grand old time. I mean, they're really enjoying it. That's the kind of thing I want to do. And plus, it makes it more enjoyable for the people who are, you know, actually watching the videos that are created, because, you know, it's like there's actually some interactivity. It doesn't feel bland, boring. There's no rant. So those are two things I hope to do in the near future. The run-through for just Mega Man Cross Street Fighter, and that's probably going to be just me. If I can include one of my friends in it, that'll be awesome, because I would really like to do that. But if not, then I'll just, you know, I'll just go that on my own, and you get to hear lots of my not-so-awesome ranting and rambling, which, sadly, I am very good at. Kind of annoys some of my friends, but that's just something I have to deal with, and try not to ramble on so much. Hey, maybe channeling it through these will help me. Anyway, I'm going to say that's it for that for now. Again, you know, all the other stuff. I will also say that I do plan on getting the whole Z-Saber usage done sooner than usual, because it just occurred to me how long that would actually take. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to do the Z-Saber runs with Mega Man and Zero respectively, and you know, I'll just do that completely solo. You'll hear me ramble and rant about a few different things. But for the ones where it's going to be a normal run, I am definitely going to have one of my friends involved in that. And he and I actually have something scheduled for this Saturday. So we do have something solid and in place and ready to go. It's just a matter of getting there and getting it done. So you should definitely be seeing something up on YouTube for MXZ3, the normal run-through for Mega Man X, before the weekend is out. My plan is take care of the first stage, go through Blizzard Buffalo stage, go through Tunnel Rhino stage. So I'm probably just going to call that something along the lines of Betrayal in the Frozen Caves or something like that. I was originally planning on Betrayal in the Frozen Forests or something like that, but that implies that I go as far as Neon Tiger in the first video, which is something I do not plan to do. I don't want to cover too much in one go, because then it doesn't leave as much for later. And while it may be a bit selfish to try to stretch everything out, you know, that gives you guys something more to view and enjoy. And that's the point of this in the end, right? Putting something out there that people can see, enjoy, and maybe comment on. Have some ideas on what to do or not do. I don't know. I mean, I've got some very clear ideas on how I want to run things, but I always look forward to getting comments. Anyway, guys, I've probably just about reached the end of my rambling point, if I haven't already reached it. So I'm going to sign off for now. This is Gogeta Avenger. As always, thank you for your patronage, and I will most definitely have something up for you by the weekend, if not before then. Until then, Jamata.